Have you ever felt like no one truly understands you, or that you just need someone to listen to your thoughts? What if you could share everything with a loyal friend who would never judge you? Well, that's exactly what Annie Frank did with her diary, and her words have inspired millions. Today, we are exploring the chapter, From the Diary of Annie Frank, from your Class 10 English textbook. Let's dive into the fascinating story of a young girl, her creativity, and her unbreakable spirit. Let's start by learning about Annie Frank. Annie was a young Jewish girl who lived during the Holocaust, one of the darkest periods in human history, which took place during World War II. This was a time when Jewish people faced immense persecution under Nazi rule. In the midst of these challenges, Annie found solace in her diary, which she affectionately called Kitty. It became her closest companion, where she recorded her deepest thoughts, moments of joy, sorrow, and the struggles of growing up while hiding from danger. Annie mentioned in her diary how much she loved her family, especially her adorable father, who gifted her the diary on her 13th birthday. On the 20th of June 1942, Annie stated how her entire class was nervous about their exam results. She and her friend pleaded with the students to calm down and not make noise, but all in vain. She felt that about a quarter of the class were dummies, who should be kept back in the same class as they did not participate in other activities. Besides, Annie also mentioned how the maths teacher, Mr. Keesing, was annoyed by her talkative nature. He would often punish her with extra homework whenever she talked more during his class. In the first punishment, he asked her to write an essay on a chatterbox, which in itself was a weird topic for Annie. She gave good thought to the topic and decided to present convincing arguments in her essay, justifying her points in support of talking. Mr. Keesing found her essay amusing and was impressed by her wit and assigned her a second essay, an incorrigible chatterbox, for her unreformable talkative nature. However, during the third lesson, Mr. Keesing had read enough of her justifications and assigned her another topic entitled, "Quack, quack, quack," said Mistress Chatterbox, as a punishment for her incorrigible habit. Annie almost ran out of thoughts after writing essays on similar topics previously. This time she took the help of her friend, who was good at poetry, and wrote the essay from beginning to end in satirical verse. After enjoying her essay, Mr. Keesing allowed Annie to speak in class and stopped assigning her extra homework. So, students, in this chapter, From the Diary of Annie Frank, we learned that a young student should be allowed to interact in class in order to feel joyous and have an enjoyable learning experience. We also learned creativity and humor can help overcome challenges and make learning fun. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on EduRev to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 10. Thank you.